Hi, it's Dee here from the Appreciation Business. I wanted to record this video kind of right now because I'm wanting to get in the habit of keeping a bit of a video diary that will also help me, but hopefully help plenty of you as well. And today is around addiction and overcoming addiction and the behaviors that we carry into our future. So I had a really bad gambling addiction for quite a lot of years, and through lots of help and support of Gamblers Anonymous and family and friends and stuff, about 8 years ago I made the choice to stop gambling, and I was successful, and that brings me a lot of joy. And you're kind of going, well, I don't hear any joy in your voice, and that's because today I have an overwhelming urge to go to the casino, and the thought of it kind of makes me excited. And I think about just the flashing lights and the ball going around the roulette table and all of those kind of things, and I start to feel an excitement, and that's a real warning sign for me now. When I feel that kind of excitement, I know that I'm in trouble. And was having a conversation with a friend last night about the difference between an impulse or an urge, a habit, and a ritual, those kind of things, and how an impulse or an urge was different from a habit. And she said to me, well, I think of an impulse or an urge as something that you have the opportunity to have time to think about and to make a choice about, and that a habit is just something that you do without even thinking about it. You've just done it before you've even thought about it. And so I was thinking about that in relation to what I was thinking this morning, and that I have this huge urge. My whole entire stomach is just feeling really highly nervous, and I'm really worried. My flatmate's going out to work for the day. I'm here by myself. I have money in the bank, and and I have this urge, and so I definitely feel some huge anxiety around that. And one of the things that I've learnt is definitely when I feel like this is to take a couple of deep breaths first. So I've kind of been doing that, just really taking a couple of deep breaths, and I kind of do a little balance sheet. I can do it in my brain now. I used to have to write it down, and sometimes when I'm highly anxious I still write it down. Now I'm recording it. So I look at, okay, the first question that was asked of me is what brought it about? Why do I suddenly have this impulse to go to the casino? And it's because I have a little bit of money, but not a lot, like a few $100s. And I'm going to a course called Wealth Magic in October, which is in the Hunter Valley. And because I'm going to Sydney, I want to be able to go to Canberra to visit my brother that I haven't seen for a few years. And I also have some really good friends that live in Wellington, which is only about 4 or 5 hours from Sydney. And I have space in my calendar, or I've made space in my calendar, so that potentially I could head off about 10 days beforehand and visit them as well. And so this morning I was talking about booking those tickets, or having a look and just confirming all my stops and making sure before I book my flights that I can also get the buses and that to where I need to go, and organize my accommodation. And at the same time, I was thinking, oh, my car's booked in on Monday to have 2 new front tires, and it desperately needs 2 new tires, and that's a really high priority for me. And I started thinking, will I be able to manage everything that I'd like to do? And even although this was mainly subconscious, like the thoughts between the tires and, or would I be able to manage it, it just really quickly came out, and my ingrained, if you like, response or habit, from my addiction, was an immediate need to gamble, to think about gambling, to think about increasing my wealth. And while I hadn't had that actual, what I considered to be a totally conscious thought, I had a total urge that just overtook my whole entire body to want to go to the casino. I'm really glad that my friend was here this morning, and I'm glad that I've created some tools for myself when I have these warning signs. So one of the things that I do is that I'm currently still in my pajamas, so I have a work from home day today. So the first thing that I decided that I was going to stay in my pajamas, because you definitely can't go to the casino if you're in your pajamas. And I had a look, I'm doing a 21-day online program, and I thought, okay, I can stay at home and, you know, start to write some more content for the next few days and develop a bit of a syntax for what I've already done. I can sort out some more videos. I'm doing the 90-day content challenge with Calvin, so I could record some more videos, or I could research some more content, or I could be writing some more stuff, or getting some more photos together, all of those kind of things. So I have plenty of like positive things that I could be doing today to take my time. And I think about some of the tools that I put in place when I first stopped gambling, and I would have a certain amount of money, and when I felt the urge to gamble, I would have a list of all the things that I hadn't bought before. You know, things from light bulbs to all kinds of things like that I just didn't buy because I would rather gamble my money. And so I kind of had the under $5 list, the $5 to $10 list, the $10 to $20 list, the $20 to $50 list, and kind of like the $50 to $100, and then the over $100 list. And depending on how much money I had available to me at the time, I could choose something that was important to buy or to pay off of that list. So some of it was paying people back money, all of those kind of things, but it had to be something that gave me joy and a distraction. So I would walk to the shop, I would walk all around the shop looking at all the light bulbs in 2 or 3 different shops to buy one globe that cost me, you know, $2.50, and walk home. But the whole point was that the action was a total distraction. My brain was totally distracted. I was out, and I didn't realize at the time, but I was also getting physical exercise because I was walking, I was breathing, I was interacting with other people. I was in the company of other people. There was music, there was lights, you know, there was lots of shiny things to look at, all those kind of things. So I managed to do that. And so today I thought, okay, I'll go op shopping or that, but I don't really want to get dressed right now because my friend's going out, and once I'm dressed and I'm out, I'm just in that space where I am dangerous today. Like if I go out like that by myself, that I won't get to where I'm going. I will just drive to the casino because my urge is just so strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in my pajamas. I'm going to achieve all this work, and my reward for that is that my friend and I will go to Kmart this afternoon when she's finished work, because they've rearranged their whole entire shop, and we're just going to go to Kmart and have a look around, and I'll take $20 to spend, and that will be my total reward. So I'll buy something that I can take with me to Sydney on my adventure. So I might need some small containers like for my travel stuff, or I might need something that will be useful to me, maybe a new journal to have at the wealth seminar. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have a look around today with the idea of purchasing something that will go towards my trip to Sydney. So I hope this helps you, because it doesn't matter sometimes how long or how far away we are from our addictions, that every now and then circumstances or things are going to happen where that urge or that desire will crop up. What does make the difference is what you choose to do about it now. So that's one of the things that I've learned, and I'd be really happy for you to join me on any of the courses that I run, where I teach you what I've learned about how to reprogram your mind and to set up distractions and to have things that work when you are in this time of great need. So yeah, I really hope that that helps you, and be kind to yourself. Like every single day that you survive and you find another solution and you grow and you make a step forwards is a day of success. And I already feel so much better by saying out aloud all of the reasons why going to gamble today would not be good. And I didn't actually say why they wouldn't be good, because my focus now has shifted on all the things that I could do instead of gambling today, and all of the solutions that I have. Whereas at one time I would have been really focused on, I can't go to the casino, I don't want to go to the casino late, but if I go to the casino late, I might make some more money, but what if I lose the money and then I won't have the money that I had before I went, but I could make more money, and I just have this whole cycle going around. So it's really important to shift your focus and to decide what you're going to focus on. And I decided a long time ago that I was going to focus on the positive and ask myself different questions. So instead of asking, questions about the money and, will I make more money? Will I lose it? Is it worth it? I ask, what will I do instead? So what can I do today? How can I change my habits for the day? So I really hope that helps you. So be kind to yourself and others today and every day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye bye for now.